Respected dignitaries, principal, teachers, and all my dear, a very warm good morning to you all. Every day is a chance to begin again. Don't focus on the mistakes of yesterday. Start today with the positive thoughts and expectations. So here is our time for a new beginning of something really special. We all are virtually gathered here for the wonderful inauguration of Young Communicators Club, an association with Relations Council of India and MES Ponnani College. Young Communicators Club, that is YCC, the student and youth wing of Public Relations Council of India. We all for the inaugural ceremony of YCC and the next game is Ponnani College. Hope for everyone. Let's begin with that hope. I invite Ms. Tashnifa Latif, second year BA English Literature student, for prayer.
ആലന്തയാലുവായി താശാലിയാൽ വാഴുന്നോരീശ്വരൻ തിരുനാമത്തിൽ നിഖില ലോകങ്ങൾക്കും ഏകരക്ഷകനാകും അഖിലേശ്വരനല്ലയോ സകല സ്തുതി അഖിലേശ്വരനല്ലയോ സകല സ്തുതി പരമകാരുണ്യവാൻ കരുണാനിധി വിധി പറയും ദിവസത്തിനെ കാതിപതി നിയതമാരാധിപ്പൂ ഞങ്ങൾ മാത്രം സകതം സഹായമർത്തിപ്പതും തിരുമുണ്ട് നയിക്കണം ഞങ്ങളെ നേരായ മാർഗത്തിൽ നിന്നനുഗ്രഹപാത്രമായോ തൻ മാർഗത്തിൽ അങ്ങയാൽ കോപിക്കപ്പെട്ടോരുടെ വഴി മാർഗദൃഷ്ടത്തൻ വഴിയിലുമല്ല ആനന്ദയാലുവായി ദാക്ഷിണ്യശാലിയായി വാഴുന്നോ ഈശ്വരൻ
Thank you, Tashrifa. Before starting the official proceeding of the session, let's have a look on a video which gives you a clear picture about MES Ponnani College. Here we go.
Is affiliated to University of Calicut. At present, it provides higher education to more than 1,400 students in 5 postgraduate courses and 9 undergraduate courses. Among 5 postgraduate departments, 3 departments are recognized as research centers by Calicut University. There are 69 teaching faculties and 25 non-teaching staff in our college. The college was accredited by NAC at A level in September 2002. Ponnani lies on the western outskirts of Malappuram district. The National Highway 66, the KSRTC bus depot, and the private bus stand make commuting very easy for the students. Kutipura railway station is 18 kilometers towards northeast and Bhiwadi railway station 2 kilometers towards south. After the establishment of the college in 1968, English has been taught as a first language as part of the curriculum of the University of Calicut. Department of English focuses on an overall development of students, giving subjects and co-curricular activities of students. Ability, ethical consciousness, egalitarianism, and emotional maturity. A well-equipped digital language lab has been functioning as a part of English department, which aspires to develop the communicative abilities of the students. Department algorithm is also functioning well with the objective to correct the reading habits of the students. The department is also following teaching methods using audio-visual aids. Effective, it's our pleasure to be chapter of PRCI's Young Communicative Club. Thank you, and that's all.
Young Communicators Club is the student and youth wing of Public Relations Council of India. In 2013, PRCI launched its youth wing, Young Communicators Club, at its Global Communication Conclave held at Hyderabad by the hands of Mr. H.S. Brahma. This platform gives an opportunity to the students of journalism and mass communication and business management to learn the ropes of the industry and get industry ready after interacting with eminent media personalities and business leaders, entrepreneurs through a series of workshops, seminars, webinars, conferences, and creative events and festivals. So I'm going to the events. At first, I'm gladly welcome Mr. Ramsey Menon, sir, who is the Director of Kerala YCC and a postgraduate in Marketing Management and Marketing Communication with a professional exposure to advertising, sales and marketing. Co-founded Kerala's first professional event management and wedding planning company, Impressio, in 1995. Co-founded Impress PR in 2010, resources person to management and mass communication, educational institutions, and acknowledgement. Business leaders and entrepreneurs as to management and mass communication, educational institutions, and knowledge specialty in syllabus updating team to educational institutions. So I'm gladly welcome Mr. Ramsey Menon, sir. Sir, please.
Thank you, Halia. Good morning, all. Guest of honor, Sri S. Narendra, Dr. Ajim P. Principal of MES College, Ponnani, Sri M.P. Jairam, Dr. T. Vinay Kumar, Mr. U.S. Kuti, Chinmay Praveen, Srimati Anupama Murali, HOD of English Department, Ms. Parisha, Faculty Coordinator of YCC, Sumaya, the President of YCC Club, MES Ponnani. Dear all, this is actually the 14th Young Communicators chapter in Kerala. And in pursuance of the objective of forming young communicators, not only in the cities, and the main towns, PRCA wanted to reach out to the students of interior areas in the country. So here in Ponnani, in Malappuram district of Kerala, which is actually a coastal town, the college, I think probably in the near, this is probably the only college which is in the vicinity of at least, I think 40 kilometers in and around. So there are students coming from very far off areas to study, and especially from the weaker socioeconomic class. My duty is to welcome the dignitaries here. It's my honor to welcome our guest of honor, Sri S. Narendra, who is the director of Governing Council of PRCI and former national president, and also is the chief advisor and director of YCC board. Sir, a hearty welcome to you onto this occasion. Dr. Ajit Mohammed is the principal of MES College Ponnani, who is actually the one who encouraged this idea and decided, okay, we will go ahead immediately within such a short time to have a chapter in MES College. Doctor, I welcome you to this opening ceremony of YCC chapter in your college. Dr. M.P. Jera, the founder and the heart and soul of PRCI. Also, he is the founder of Young Communicators Club. He is actually the fuel for all of us to carry out the objectives of PRC and YCC in the country and abroad. Dr. M.P. Jera, I welcome you to this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. T. Vinay Kumar, the national president of PRCI, proud to say that the first Malayali to become the national president of Public Relations Council of India, the largest fraternity of communication institutes in the country, and the man who leads from the front and dear to all people in PRCI, Dr. T. Vinay Kumar, hearty welcome to you. Another person who is also proud of Kerala, he is also another person who from Kerala who made it to the national level, is Mr. U.S. Kuti, the National Secretary General of Public Relations Council of India. Mr. Kuti, hearty welcome to you.
Thank you, Ram. Thank you.
And Srimati Chinmayi Praveen, the young face of Young Communicator Club. She is the national head of Young Communicators Club and the one who encourages every activity of every chapter in the country. And I have a huge encouragement to Kerala YCC. Chinmayi, hearty welcome to you.
Thank you, sir.
Anupama Murali, ma'am. In fact, she is the one who actually inquired. Incidentally, she was with one of our earlier YCC chapters, MES College Marampalli. And when she heard that there is a YCC starting there, and as soon as she moved over from MES Marampalli College to MES Ponnani, the first thing she called up here and said, we would like to have a chapter here. So unfortunately, in fact, our dignitaries are not free for to. They are busy with the conferences and our global conclave. So I requested her to wait for some time. And as I got the date, in fact, I gave it to her actually. And in just 5 days' time, I think she and her team put up the whole thing. Just 5 days. And Anupama ma'am, hearty welcome to you to this inaugural function. And the one who represents from the faculty side, the faculty coordinator of YCC, MES College, MES College Ponnani, Harisha. I welcome you to this occasion. And also the president, the nominated president, Ms. Sumaya, she will be heading the chapter of MES Ponnani YCC. Ms. Sumaya, hearty welcome to you. And I also welcome all the dignitaries of PRCI from various chapters joined here to encourage the new YCC chapter, and the faculty members of MES College, and the faculty coordinators and YCC members from all other YCC chapters in Kerala and outside Kerala, and our special invitees. To all of you, a hearty welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That's very good. As Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir said, every youth month are igniter for new and innovative ideas. What they all need is just a push. It's time to invite a noble person for presidential address. This person always stands beside with the students for each and every good deeds by them. I'm inviting Honorable Principal of MES Ponnani College, Dr. Ajams P. Muhammad, for presidential address. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Sumaya. Respected Chief Guest of the Day, Sri S. Narendra, Director, Governing Council, PRCA, Sri M.B. Jairam, Chairman, Emirates and Chief Mentor of PRCA, Dr. T. Vinay Kumar, Sri Ramsi Menon, Ms. Chinmaya Praveen, Sri U.S. Kuti, Anupama Murali, HOD, Department of English, Ms. Farisha, Faculty Coordinator, and Sumaya T., President of ICC of MES Ponnani College Chapter, and all other faculty members and students who are attending this particular webinar, which is organized by PRCA, Public Relations Council of India, and Department of English of MES Ponnani College. I am very much delighted to attend this function because this is a novel initiative of MES Ponnani College and the Department of English by associating with such an eminent personalities and with such an eminent organization for the professional development of our students of English as well as other departments. Actually, MES Ponnani College, it is already our Ram C. Menon sir already mentioned about the Ponnani College. Our MES Ponnani College is located in a very rural area, which is located in the coastal belt of Kerala. And at present, we have our college is established in the year 1968. And at present, we have 3 research departments, 5 postgraduate departments, and 10 UG departments. And our college is already accredited by NAC A grade, and we are expecting our 3rd cycle of NAC accreditation within 2 months of time. So as of now, I am very much happy because the association with this type of organizations, especially Public Relations Council of India, for the development, because most of the students from Kerala, particularly the students from Kerala, they are getting high academic percentages. They will get 99, almost 100% marks they will get. But while attending for an interview, they will be miserably failed. This may be the reason behind this failure is soft skills or lack of personality development training programs, or how we can manage a situation. So this type of programs and this balance and their personality development activities. So we are very much blessed with the education of PRCA and YCC. So on behalf of MES Ponnani College, I express my sincere gratitude to the office bearers of PRCA for accepting our invitation and organizing this particular webinar, and give us permission to start a chapter of YCC in our college. And once again, I congratulate the Department of English, especially Ms. Anupama Murali, for organizing this particular training program. And I wish all the success to the program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Kailash Satyarthi once said, "The power of youth is the commonwealth for the entire world. The faces of young people are the faces of our past, our present, and our future. So no segment in the society can match with the power, idealism, enthusiasm, and courage to the young people." M.B. Jairam sir was the Director, Corporate Communication of Karnataka Power Corporation. He was the press advisor of S.M. Krishna and then CM of Karnataka. He is a veteran in PR and communication, and presently is the PR advisor of NTPC. So also he is the founder, chairman, emeritus,
and the chief mentor of both PRCA and YCC. For the awaiting moment with full of our arts, I warmly welcoming Mr. M.B. Jairam sir for the precious inauguration ceremony. Sir, please.
Jairamji, you are muted. Muted, Jairamji. Please unmute. Not seen. Please unmute, sir. You have muted the video, not the audio. Now both are muted. Please unmute.
See.
Oh, now okay.
Can you hear? Yeah, sorry for the some disturbance. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Halia. I'm really proud to be here with you all today for a new chapter opening. I declare the 14th YCC chapter in MES Ponnani College, western outskirts of Malappuram district, Kerala. I'm very happy today because we are opening one new YCC chapter. It is the 14th one. Just reverse it. Evening we are starting one at Siliguri, PRCA 41th chapter. So 14 and 41. What a similarity. I'm very happy today to be with you all. Dear Ajim Mam, Mohammad Ji, worthy principal of the college, Anupama Murali, Farisha VM, and Sumaya, Halia, and all the college associates of this YCC. I was very, I'm very happy to know that you have 4 PG courses and 9 undergraduate courses, and particularly in this area, you are well versed with the research, educational activities and sports activities. And I was also told that Talappai Pradeep, a scientist, is from your college. Salam Bapu, a film director also from this area. He was the director of many films. And Iqbal Kuti is a script writer for film, because I have a little bit of film knowledge. I've heard about them. I'm happy that they are from this place. And also, now this institute, I'm very happy to note that they are helping the needy, particularly this area. You have more fishermen families. You are helping the students of that particular community. That's a real, noble cause you are doing. I'm really happy with that. And more of that, Ajim was mentioning, I was really shocked to hear that all are, above the percentages, 100+ marks they are getting, but unfortunately, when they go for a job, they get 0 marks. It may be nobody has motivated them. Fortunately, Mr. Menon is there. Our Ram Menon, he will help you out, and with the able guidance of Mr. Our Dr. Vinay Kumar and Kuti, they will help you out to come out of this fear factor, and they will motivate you. They will give you a lot of courage to attend interviews, attend all kind of the problem faced by your students. I think they require some sort of pushing. I think so. So please, kindly contact our personnel in Kerala. They will definitely help you. With this intention only, we have started the YCC. They have got good knowledge, but unfortunately, when they come out of the college, they will see a big corporate jungle and they don't know what to do, in fact. So that time, they'll be in a fix. Our people will come and guide you. Whatever you study in the vicinity, a good college maybe, it is only for your knowledge based place, and you get good lot of knowledge from there, but you don't know. It is like, in our ancient ages, Abhimanyu went inside, to the war, but he didn't know how to come out of the war, he had to die there. That's that kind of situation you are in, I'm sure. So our Young Communicators Club, started by us for this vision only. YCC started in 2013 with the vision of only for students of communication, PR, and allied subjects. The prime objective of this professional forum is to leverage the rich experience and domain knowledge of PR professionals for the benefit of the students. The aim is to make students not only get good exposure and first-hand experience in PR and corporate communications, but also to make them responsible citizens and effective communicators. Now that we have started YCC and MES Ponnani College, I wish all the students undergo a lot of trainings and a lot of programs through your YCC, and you'll become all right. You'll get 100% mark. Not only that, you will get good jobs. We will also help you, and our people are there to help you out. Good luck, all the students, and thanks to the faculty members and the principal and others. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And so now I'm inviting our Honorable Guest, C.S. Narendra, Director, Governing Council of Public Relations Council of India, and former National President and Chief Advisor and Director of YCC Governing Board, to talk with us. Mr. Narendra, former Information Advisor to Prime Minister Narasimha Rao, Devagowda, India Kumar Gaja, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee, GOI spokesperson. He belongs to the first batch of the Indian Information Service, worked in several newspapers and All India Radio, and worked as advertising PR professional, and then worked in the field of social and communication sector. Invited as a noble person with lot of honor. I'm inviting S. Narendra sir to address guest of honor, just by guest of honor. So over to you.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Oh, thank you. Good morning to everybody. First, I want to greet the principal of the college, MES Ponnani College, because they have taken the initiative to invite YCC into their campus. It is very rare that a principal of a college takes such an initiative, and in his brief speech he mentioned that the students of Kerala, particularly his alumni, are doing very well in the academic area. But where they are having a difficulty is in facing the world, in communicating with it, and successfully using their academic excellence for getting into various jobs and other careers. I also want to greet my friend Mr. M.B. Jairam, Dr. Vinay Kumar, Mr. Kutti, and Kerala chapter of YCC. You have taken a great initiative. It is good that a YCC club has been opened in such a remote area. As you said, one of the great problems that we face in education is today, communication is not taught. Whether they are students of English, whether students of Malayalam, or languages, or communication students. We teach them a lot of technology. People become very savvy with technology. Well, that is one aspect that is required by all of us. But what is required is technology is only a means for us. How do we use the technology for communication? That is one aspect of it. The second aspect is communication as a soft skill is rarely taught in our education institutions. I remember my own days, I studied in Mysore. All of us were very hesitant to speak in English, even at the level of the master's level. Whereas we could converse very well in our language, when it came to speaking in English, it was always a problem. One of the advantages we in South India have is we are forced to learn more than one language. We very often know our mother tongue. Then we also think that we know English. Then since very often we have to move out of our states, we also try to learn the other languages. Somehow we think that we have an ability to learn languages. That is a great asset. One of the great things I noticed about people of Kerala, irrespective of who they are, they're extremely fluent in speaking their language without mixing English, which is very rare. Only North Indians, when they speak in Hindi, they speak only in one language. Whereas my own state, Karnataka, you ask anybody to speak in Kannada, he can't speak one sentence without using some English words. This is not so with regard to Malayalam. And we are all very fluent, speak in Malayalam very well. But then when you have to transfer yourself into English and communicate, we all have a problem. Not only in terms of our accents. That is because communication is not taught for us as a Dubhashi. We all have to be Dubhashis, multilingual. Particularly we from the south. Because when we move to north, we have to speak in Hindi. But if we move to Tamil Nadu, it may be Tamil. But one language that links all of us. In fact, recently a survey said India is going to be #1 country in terms of speaking in English language. Some 370 million people. In the United States does not have that number of English-speaking people because there also the Spanish and the colored people very often speak their own languages. We have such a great advantage in terms of knowing the language that can help us to move from one place to another and to be very effective in any business. Because the commercial words speaks mostly in English. How do we help our students to overcome their hesitancy to speak in English? Second one is effective communication. Effective communication, if you know in one language, it should be possible for us to speak the other language and communicate equally better. There is a saying which says, the person who has the gift of the gab rules the world. I'm not talking of the current politics of India. You know how the gift of the gab helps a particular person. So gift of the gab is something we all think is very important, but very rarely our educational institutions prepare us for that. It is not only as communication students. Mr. Jairam said what we from PRCI can do through ICC in helping people to become professional communicators, whether it is journalism, advertising, online communication, or anything. That is one aspect of it. But how do we equip the general community of students in that college? For instance, do we hold, for instance, when I was working as a spokesperson, I had roughly about 200 people with me. I made each and every one of them to face a camera or speak into a tape recorder hear themselves, then subject it to peer reviews so that each and every person can become a spokesperson. Because when we are in an organization, you may have a PR setup, but the public relations people are alone, should not be speaking. The entire organization has to speak to the stakeholders. So in the government, I tried to expose people to camera, a tape recorder, then made them speak to the media, address press conferences, so that they develop confidence. One of the things that is lacking in our communication schools, I studied journalism, Jairam and myself come from the same college where we studied journalism. The teachers themselves were not professional journalists. They were academic journalism teachers. The academic journalism teachers know the theory of it, the background of the history of it. But then, when you are a communication professional in advertising or in journalism, your abilities will have to be a lot more different from what you are as a teacher. One of the missing links in Indian communication education is the professionals do not have theoretical background. Those who teach do not have practical background. This is where YCC can come and bridge that gap. For instance, do we hold mock press conferences? Very rarely I have seen communication school engaging in that. Whenever I used to go to any of the communication schools for a guest lecture, I always used to ask them, why don't we hold a press conference? It is not only asking questions, preparing the students to ask questions like a journalist, but if you are a spokesperson of an organization, speaking for a brand, or if you're speaking for a person, what is it that we require? We require not only communication skills, but what is known as role perception. But I worked with prime ministers. I knew I was not a prime minister. But always I have to think of, if I was the prime minister, what will I say from a particular platform? Only when I have that role perception, I will be able to prepare a speech for a prime minister or a chief executive of a company. These kind of practical skills are lacking. We all know that in India, out of every 100 persons who are interviewed for a job, very rarely 15% make the grade. There are various surveys that establish this. It is not only in the area of communication, it is also true of doctors, it is also true of engineers. In every field, when you interview 100 people, rarely 15 people make the grade. Then the organization will have to spend money to train them again. And many organizations are not prepared to spend that money. They want finished products. This is where there is a gap. And we from the PRCI, hopefully, we want to bring it to our campus. But what we have to see is, it should be demand driven. That means find what you want. We don't know whether we can address all your demands. We can make a list of priorities and then say, all right, these are the areas where we can come in and bridge. Because we want to make it a demand-driven club. It is not that we devise the program, we conduct a webinar, we conduct an event. You see, conducting an event is very easy. But actually going and conducting a workshop that gives practical training to the students who are least exposed, particularly in an area like Ponnani, that is where we need to hold workshops. Yes, today because of pandemic, many of us may not be able to travel. Face-to-face education is today has become very difficult. but within the constraints, how we can fill that gap. I have been called an advisor. Well, I don't know what advice I can tender to the YCC, because I'm very happy to be associated with YCC because I'm one of the youngest members of the PRCI. I'm 81. And today I'm inaugurating YCC, and I'm very happy to be associated with that. But I would request everybody, particularly those who are members of the club, demand what you want. Then we can make a list of priorities and see how we can come in there to help you to the extent possible. I'm very happy to be participating in this event. I wish the YCC, the new 14th chapter, all the best. Thank you very much for inviting me. All the best to everybody who's involved in this great initiative. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Narendra sir. It is a wonderful thing. What a crime to waste it on children. Quote by George Bernard Shaw. 4 decades of experience in PRI and advertising. The first Malayali of National President of Public Relations Council of India, Director of World Communicators Council, Vice President and Director of PRCI and Vices of Governing Council, Co-founder and Senior Partner Gale and Branding, Founder, Secretary and Trustee Pepper Creative Award Trust. The one and only man who honored all of these blessings, Dr. T. Vinay Kumar sir. We are eagerly awaiting for your valuable words. Sir, please.
Thank you, Halia. Good morning to Dr. Aziz P. Muhammad, Principal, Anupama Murali, HOD, Harisha, Faculty Coordinator, our senior PR personnel, S. Narendra ji, MP Jaram ji, US Kuti, Chinmay Praveen, and Ramanan, and all the faculty coordinators, YCC members, and friends in YCC, young budding journalism and communication students, my dear friends. Public Relations Council of India, with the tagline of Communicating for a Better World, is having a journey throughout India and, of course, abroad also. As Jaramji just indicated, today evening we are launching our 41st chapter, a milestone, very proud moment for all of us. Coming to MES College, Ponnani. MES College, I understand that has already celebrated 50 years in its existence. And about the locality and the disadvantages of the area, already it is spoken by the principal. Public Relations Council of India and YCC will definitely help you come out of the dark to the world of communication in all our possible ways. Just now, our senior member, Sri Narendra ji, has given you a ferocious lecture, and the need to have the gap bridging between the academia and the industry. And as he rightly said, you all must be demanding. Then only we know what to be given. Of course, we have enough and more resources, experienced persons. We also have a pool of experts. From that, we can definitely give you speakers, good speakers, professionals, experienced persons, etc. But the need to be raised by you. So that is one point. Secondly, Jaramji was mentioning about film. Jaramji is a great speaker. He has won national awards for filmmaking and also a serial producer and actor. He hasn't spoken to you about all those things. We will have definitely a session in Ponnani. We will bring Jaramji to Ponnani. We will have a grand function at Ponnani soon, once the pandemic is over. So Public Relations Council of India is having its prestigious program, the Global Communication Conclave, on September 17th and 18th at Goa. The governor and the chief minister and the ministers of the cabinet, they all have agreed to be there with us for the conclave. A lot of dissemination on panel discussions, speaker sessions, entertainment, fun, frolic, everything will happen on these 2 days. It's a prestigious event of Public Relations Council of India. Every year, we used to celebrate it in different parts of India. Last year, it was in Bangalore. Before that, Delhi, Chandigarh, Jaipur, Kolkata. Most of the cities now we already had this celebration of communication. Now it's the turn of Goa this time. So I would like this opportunity to invite all of you to Goa for the conclave. Apart from that, now we have Public Relations Council of India have a lot of activities in the well-being or the supporting of the communication industry. We are coming out of publications. Already one book is released. One more book is in the offing. During the conclave, we are planning to release it. These books are created for the students of journalism and communication. In fact, they are lacking a lot of study materials, especially the latest techniques and developments in the field. Apart from that, PRCI and YCC are having a lot of programs, conferences, workshops, etc., to upgrade the standard of the communication professionals. We also are planning to organize courses. Already we conducted a certificate course, 1-week course. Now we are in discussion with universities to come out with diploma courses in PR and journalism. Soon that will also happen. So we are doing a lot of things for the upbringing of communication in India as a leading professional organization of communicators. We have a lot of plans also in the future. Jaramji is leading us from the front, and all are dedicated to give you the best in communication and journalism and related areas. So at this juncture of starting the new ICC of MES College Ponnani, I would like to congratulate the President Sumaya, and Halia, the Secretary, and the entire team of ICC. And also would like to wish all the best to them. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Ms. Chinmayi Prabhu is founding member and strategy planner at Jevan Vastam, a community water treatment organization which provides water to general public, and a professional counselor experts in career counseling, teenage counseling, and parenting, stress management, etc. She is also the initiator, founding member, and director of Vistara Kids Club, which works for kids' social commitments to make them efficient for being ambassadors for dedicated social cause in future. And she has many more to know. I'm inviting this great lady to our session to her great words towards us. Ms. Chinmayi ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Alia. Thanks for the wonderful introduction. So greetings, everyone. It is a great privilege and honor to be amidst with you all on this wonderful morning on the inauguration of YCC. So what today we need to understand is God has given us a gift of life. It is up to us to gift ourselves the good living and happiness at every stage of our life. But how? How to do this is to feel the sense of our worthiness, the connection between within ourselves and within the community or the society is very important. And for this connection, we need the vital role as the communication, where YCC stands for to make better communication understand the children. So what YCC can hold in its treasure? To the students, it will unleash the creativity. Tap your own creativity not getting obsessed by what others do. And one thing YCC will teach you that the students should define the success in their own terms and achieve it by their own rules. And YCC gives the platform, and it is an experiential field that it gives the opportunity to learn and gain the knowledge. And it teaches you it is not who you are that holds you back, but it is who you think you're not. YCC envisions a human culture embodying societal values grounded in love and compassion, which promises youth empowerment through community participation and cross learning. And definitely, it gives a life enrichment programs at your campuses. And the simple mantra of being what YCC can hold you is it will teach us how to validate the opportunities because the opportunities in this world are ample. So what opportunities comes to you, how to validate it and take a calculated risk. Without the risk, without your coming out from the comfort zone, you can't do anything. So it teaches you to validate the opportunity, take the calculated risks and how to be dynamic. So what from the YCC, being a part of YCC, what one understands, you need not to be great to do something great. You should do something to be great. And failing to plan is nothing but planning to fail. So with this, I congratulate the new team of YCC and all the best. And as Narendra ji said, it should be the team should be a demand driven and please demand us what do you want and we are with you. And Kerala team, Vinay Kumar is there, Jairam sir, torchbearer, Jairam sir and Ram Menon. I always handhold your programs and I'll be available. So thank you once again. Congratulations to the new team. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So let's look on the introduction video of Office VS.
Better education, considering college name at MES Ponnani College. And terms any graduation and post-graduation courses. Also, we are creating a new chapter to give better shelter for the youth for the term of YCC. Yes, we hope that we can change the youth mind and ready for the bright future. Sumaya, second year BA English Literature student at MES Ponnani College, hailing from Kumaranallur. I aspire to be an IAS officer. So I don't want to sit inside four walls of an office and work for any bosses alone. I would like to step into my society and do whatever I can do for my people's well-being. I believe that communication is one of the best skills a human being can have. And I'm sure YCC will bring out the best in me to nourish my communicative skills and social contacts through eminent personalities. I hope for the best in me for my society through YCC.
Thank you. I'm Shamya, second year BA English student in MES College, Ponnani. I selected YCC to develop my skill, improve my character, and experiencing new things.
It's me, Halia. I'm from Mancheri. Currently, I'm doing my second year graduation in BA English Language and Literature. I'm much pleasure to being a part of YCC. I think YCC provides how to make our moves perfectly and also giving the power to face our life struggles and keep our talents and settlement of the future. I hope we will do it a broad way. So let's step together.
I'm Shana Shirin from Edapal. I'm a BA English and Literature student at MES Ponnani College. As communication is the language of leadership, I joined YCC to learn the little big things from interacting, and I hope that brings the best in me. Thank you, everyone.
I am Amrita Moore, studying BA English Language and Literature at MES Ponnani College. I come from Changaramkulam. I would like to develop the horizons of my world of idea. I think YCC will be a perfect platform. Thank you.
Hope you all watched the video. We have many energetic and enthusiastic students to be a part of YCC. Here, some of them are ready to take the oath as the office bearers. Let me introduce their names. So, President of YCC's new chapter in MES Ponnani College, second year BA English Literature student, and Shamna T, second year BA English Literature student as the Vice President of YCC, and Halia C from second year BA English Literature as the Secretary of YCC, and Shahna Sharin as the Treasurer of YCC. She's from second year BA English Literature classroom. And our executive committee is consists of Fasla Majid, second year BA English Literature student, Hasiba Subai, second year BA English Literature student, and Reshma C, second year BA English Literature student, and Vinaya C, second year BA English Literature student, Jasim Mohammed, second year BA English Literature student, Deepak, second year BA English Literature student, and Amrita Moles, also from second year BA English Literature. Our oath-taking ceremony will be administered by Sri U.S. Kutty Sir, Secretary General of Public Relations Councils of India. He is a PR and advertising professional with 40 years of illustrious career, beginning with Saubhagya Advertising in Mumbai. Mr. U.S. Kutty has organized 800 plus press conferences for many public and private sector organizations and state government. He is one of the founder of Kochi Advertising Club and trustee of prestigious paper awards. I'm inviting Sri U.S. Kutty sir and Shahana Sharin to be the part of oath-taking ceremony.
Very good afternoon to all. Dear Narendra ji, Jairam ji, Dr. Vinay, Chinmaya, Ram Menon, Dr. Ajim Muhammad, Anupama Murali, Sumaya, our YCC President, and Halia Secretary of MES Ponnani College. I'm so delighted and happy to be here today for the 14th YCC chapter inauguration in Kerala. Students, you are all got best opportunities because nowadays the communication is the vital role and you have a lot of opportunities awaiting because in Kerala itself, more than 100 advertising agencies, more than 50 media houses, and also more than 30 to 35 digital houses. So all are know that nowadays the digital era has been overruling. So you have immense opportunities awaiting in Kerala itself, and we will give you all the support for internship. Mr. Narendra ji and your principal said, because lack of opportunity which is lacking at your college, we can all help you. You have to make a SWOT analysis that what is your strength and weakness, where you want to be, so that Mr. Ram Menon can definitely help you, and we also help him to get the best internship across Kerala, wherever you want it in advertising or media or in digital agencies. So now I'll read the oath. Someone can repeat the oath. I, your name,
Shahana Shirin,
as the member of the PRCI YCC MES Ponnani chapter,
MES Ponnani chapter,
affirm that I shall abide by the principles and philosophy of the Public Relations Council of India for Young Communicators Club.
Public Relations of India for Young Communicators Club.
I shall strive to stand by the motto to communicate for the better world. I further swear to faithfully discharge my duties as the Ponnani, as the member of the PRCA YCC, MES College, Ponnani chapter,
MES College, Ponnani chapter,
the best of my ability.
the best of my ability.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Thank you once again. I wish the office bearers and the president and secretary, Sumaya and Halia, all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Next, we are going to the felicitation speech. I'm happily welcome our dearest ma'am, Mrs. Anupama Murali, HOD in charge of Department of English at MES Ponnani College. Ma'am, please.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, one and all. Respected dignitaries, dear colleagues, and my beloved students. And first of all, let me congratulate the newly sworn in members of this YCC PRCA chapter. And I found the department envisions this as a great opportunity for our students to mingle with the eminent personalities in the media sector and the media and other occasions. So here we are having the best students. We are having the best students with us, but what happens is that there are lack of opportunities. And I hope with this YCC chapter in this college, they are getting that opportunity to express themselves, a new arena of experiences to get familiarized with the new ways. During this online times, we are having technical glitches a lot, and our students face a lot of these technical issues. So that's why many students have to leave and join in between. So that's again another concern of ours. But still, they are managing all these things, and within this short time given to us, they have made all these videos. As I haven't seen any of them for this year at all, since we couldn't open the college. Still, we managed all these things through this online. So I'm very glad that our students made this event this successful. And also, I'm very much thankful to Miss Farisha. She's on her maternity leave. Despite that, she managed to organize. We know how difficult it is to have a small baby at home, but still she managed all these things and all these corrections, videos, and mentoring students. And I'm expressing my sincere gratitude to Farisha also. And I really wish this YCC chapter opens up a new vision or new opportunities for our students. And I wish all very successful to this venture YCC chapter of this MES College Ponnani. Thank you, and thank you all.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Our dearest tutor, who always stands for us and shows a bright light for our bright future, our own Farisha ma'am. I'm inviting Farisha ma'am, faculty coordinator of YCC at MES Ponnani College, for felicitations. Ma'am, over to you.
Respected dignitaries on and off the virtual dais today, my colleagues, students, and all gathered over here, a very good greetings to one and all. It's my pleasant privilege, actually, to speak a few words of felicitation at the inauguration of PRCA's Young Communicative Club, MES Ponnani College chapter. It is something that the YCC, as far as I'm concerned, and I know, it suggests possibilities and new opportunities and creativity, and that is going to give more color to our youth. And most importantly, it is something YCC managed and run by the students themselves. And under there is a watchful eye and professional guidance of senior professionals also. And I again today congratulating the members. They have taken oath and who have joined here and going to get a chance that to express themselves in the best spirit of friendly atmosphere that they are going to provided by YCC. So again, it's a time to enjoy a splash of immense talent on the huge canvas that is spread out for you. And again, I offer the PRC as Young Community Club our greeting, our best wishes, and I promise to work with you to fulfill our vision of our college. Lastly, I would like to pray and wish each one of you the very best for the success ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Now I'm inviting Ramsim and Sir to sum up this program, this wonderful program. Sir, please.
Thank you, Alia. Truly, in fact, it's a wonderful program, very short and sweet, and we have been blessed with someone whom, in fact, I was looking forward to listen to all this time, Narendra ji, and he has actually shared his wisdom, and we are all enriched by that. And I'm really grateful to him for having come here to speak to us on the occasion of opening of MES Ponnani YCC chapter. And of course, congratulations to the entire team of YCC, headed by Sumaya and Halia, Shamna, then Tashrifa and Shahara, if I got your names correctly. And also congrats to Farisha ma'am, the faculty coordinator. I knew, okay, she was on a maternity leave, but then even Anupama ma'am said, okay, she's there, but she still took time out, in fact, for the last 2 days, and did the best possible support to make this occasion a reality. And thank you, Farisha ma'am. And we all look forward to work with you on this YCC, and like all Narendra ji said, Jairam ji said, Vinay Kumar sir said, and everybody, even Mr. U.S. Kuti and Chinmay ji also. In fact, it's a demand-driven, like actually. We wouldn't know exactly what exactly, because there are a lot of regional specifications and requirements and needs. So unless and until you don't come out with that, we will not be able to support you. So please do that. And whatever support from our side is actually assured on this occasion. And I'm glad today that many faculty coordinators from the city chapters like Cochin, Calicut, and also from Palakkad, say Mr. Sujit Narayanan from Sacred Heart College, Cochin, with his team, and Sarida ma'am from ST College, Alapura, with her team, and Mr. Ranjit Karat from Lead College of Management from Palakkad with his team. And there are a lot of other members also here from ICC members, the student members, to support and encourage their new friends in MES Ponnani ICC club. And I'm glad, and a huge thanks to Anupama ma'am for introducing this concept to your college, and thanks for the great support of Dr. Ajim, the principal of this college, and the entire faculty community. And I'm also thanking the entire PRCI team. In fact, I could see JJ from Rourkela, I could see Mr. Pashupati from Mangalore, and there are quite a few. And also, I think I see some of the YCC members from outside Kerala. Of course, Mr. Sundaram Pilla from, he's the national executive member from Kerala. And thank you all for making this occasion great. And we all look forward to a wonderful time. And especially, it gives a lot of interest and excitement for us to work with a kind of even though Kerala doesn't have probably a village as per the administration definition, but we still have remote areas, we still have undeveloped areas, and of course with a lot of weak socio-economic class, and that is one of the areas is Ponnani, and we look forward to work with you all. And thank you for giving Public Relations Council of India to giving this opportunity to serve you. Thank you so much, and wishing all of you a great time.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So it's time to take a YCC family photo. So all of you turn on your video and smile, please.